Welcome back to the St. Campus Center Gymnasium here in Calgary, Alberta. Joining us for round 3, match 2 of the Calgary Premier League. One volleyball action here in Calgary. So happy you're joining us. We just concluded a quick 3-0 victory by the Greenbacks over the Dinos. Not the best look for Dinos volleyball. We're sure they'll bounce back. Right now, it's the JVC Timberjacks, 0-2, winless after 2 weeks, going up against the smashing Gavels. Currently 1-1. Excuse me, 2-0. So we got a winless team going up against an undefeated team, but lots of talent on both these rosters. I'm excited to see how it's going to play out. My name is Brent Ingram, joined here by Reagan McCaffrey, and we're going to be keeping you entertained, hopefully, informed. We're going to have some fun watching great volleyball. So thanks for joining us. Starting off this match, first serve of the first set. The team's first overall pick and setter, Jackson Maris. Maris comes up the line and gets that dig. Quick whistle on a net touch is called back. It's going to be a replay. Thumbs up, let's do it again. Another good serve from Maris, even better than the first one. Nice swing to start things off by Connor Freilich, the former UFC Dino. Swing out of the back row, cross court right at Maris. It's Riley Friesen rolling it down the line, dug by Will Bremner. Big block on Freilich, front row that time. Mac McNichol, the former UBC Thunderbird, blocking left side. Riley Friesen gets kind of lucky with an ace. Goes off the roof and falls uncontested. Friesen straight down the pipe. Freilich swinging left side. All he can do to control it. Scrappy little rally there. Ends in a smashing Gavels point. A couple of things that could have been called. That's always up to the ref's discretion. Tied up at 2. Left side swinger for the Gavels, Quinn Bromley, putting that one down. After the overpass following the serve of Joao Pedro Freire. Apologies for any horrible pronunciation. But if I nail some pronunciations, just let me know. McNichol going sharp cross court. Facing his shoulders entirely cross court. Hard to stop. Serving for the Timberjacks, middle number 13, Tommy Lyon. High tip by Bromley. McNichol transition swing, dug by Freire. Wow, just tipped over through the rafters. Maris to the pipe, Friesen into the block. And that'll score for the Timberjacks. Close game so far here to start. Too much to handle for Bremner. Free ball. And it's Graham Schmooland, versatile middle, with that pass and swing. Tommy Lyon. Tough float serve. Bremner handles it well. Tip over by Freire. Lyon, McNichol. Wow. Okay, I thought it was in. Over the block. Swinging so high. Looked like it was a good shot, but just out the back. McNichol has a very high reach. And the Jacks get that one back. Parker Soroshka, up swinging front row left side. The block of Graham Schmooland coming in, closing in the middle. Shutting the door on Quinn Bromley. And you know the Timberjacks are hungry for this one. Lost their last two. Most recently in a pretty convincing 3-0. And before that, in 5 sets. Terrific shot there by Connor Freilich. Has experience swinging left side and right side for the Dinos. Now the serve from Freilich, taken by Friesen. Maris to Soroshka. Tags the antenna. Hard serve from Freilich, taken by Taylor Arnett. Pipe run to Freire. And he stepped on the line. Back row violation gives another point to the Timberjacks. Parker Soroshka coming back to serve. Taylor Arnett putting in a hard cross-court swing. Arnett, played his post-secondary career at the University of Alberta. It's an absolute force in the middle and was the Smashing Gavels' first pick in the draft. Big serve from Bromley. Maris runs McNichol. Trying to find too much line. Coming out of back row. It's an absolute bomb from Quinn Bromley. He plays at Mount Royal. Can't capture the same kind of magic that time. Graham Schmoulin back to serve for the Timberjacks, all tied up at 9. Schmoulin with a spin serve off the roof and straight back down. Quick point for the Jacks. That one too wide. Libero Caleb Hickok comes back onto the floor, and Taylor Arnett goes back to serve. Soroshka setting Friesen out of system. Nobody's up. He's got all the line in the world, and he takes it. Not the hardest shot, but the defense is unprepared. Jackson Maris heading back to the service line. Maris playing his professional ball in Sweden for the last 2 seasons. Almost put back over by Riley Friesen, but it's just a little too difficult to handle. That rally started with a great serve from Jackson Brennan. Or excuse me, Sam Brisbane. Oh, you know what? It is Jackson Brennan. Never mind. Point Timberjacks all tied up at 12 here. Both teams need to shake off a little bit of nerves and or rust. Try to get these unforced errors out of the way early. Nice set. Finding Godi Gibi. Jackson Maris really elevating and trying to sell it. As he is back row, he can't go up and contest that ball, but using every inch of his athleticism and his touching 11 feet, trying to get the job done, but the blockers are not fooled. Pipe run to Frary, and it's Tom Lyon stuffing that ball coming out of the back row. Bremner passes that one. Brennan pushes it outside. Bromley, no hands, no touch. Point Timberjacks tying it up at 14. Several notable absences from the Smashing Gavels lineup. Most notably, star right side Regan Fathers and their usual starting setter, Sam Brisbane. Fathers playing his ball at first at Red Deer College with the Kings, won a few national titles with them, and then making the transition to U of C. Sam Brisbane setting him Mount Royal. Nice dig by Hickok off the run of Taylor Arnett. Freilich through the uprights of Parker Soroshka. Going a little too spread eagle on that block, and it forces a timeout from JVC. Timberjacks down 2 points, 14-16.
Back to serve is the libero for the Gavels. Nice pass back to McNichol. One outside, Bromley. Brennan back to Arnett. Showing why he was a star at the U of A for so long, putting that ball away with some authority. That makes it 17-14 for the Smashing Gavels. Passed up by Fries and Maris with a nice set to McNichol. He goes off the arms and in. Nice kill there. McNichol will come back to serve now as well. And that float serve is short, just into the tape. That gives the Smashing Gavels an 18-15 lead. Friedlich back to serve. Heavy spin serve splits the gap between Friesen and Hickok. A nice ace there for Friedlich. Picking on Friesen again. Maris goes back to McNichol out of the back row. Didn't look like they executed that one to perfection. McNichol looked a little off balance on that swing there. Hit it out the far left-hand side. Timeout taken by the Timberjacks. They've fallen behind 15-20 here in the first set. Friedlich back to serve. The Smashing Gavels looking to put even more room in between them and the Timberjacks here. Nice easy spin serve. Friesen passes it nicely. Gets it back for a pipe ball, but hits it long. He didn't really have a block up in front of him. Couldn't quite get it down. Freelich back to Friesen. It's passed over the net to Arnett. Freelich gets it back. Heavy C ball, but it's right into the block. Big hands up by Soroshka. Soroshka's going to take it back to serve. Nice pass there by Freur. Arnett goes with the off speed, but it's dug up. Back to Friesen. He goes over the block and in. Impressive shot against a triple block. Soroshka back to serve. Noticeable height difference between Riley Friesen and Jackson Brennan there on the left side. He takes advantage. He's able to go over the top. Soroshka sends that float serve long. That puts the Timberjacks in a tough spot, down 17-22. Nearing the end of this first set. Bromley serves that one off the antenna. It's the second missed serve of the set for him. It's going to bring Graham Schmooland back to the service line. Heavy serve from Schmooland. It goes through the rafters. What a tip. Wow. The standing tip fooled McNichol. Some of the fans not agreeing with that no call. Friesen saved by Maris, but McNichol unable to bump that back over the net. Puts us to set point here for the Smashing Gavels. 24-18 with Arnett back to serve. Friesen against the triple block. Tried to go right at Brennan once again, but hit that one into the net. First set goes to the Gavels. The 0-2 Timberjacks not off to a hot start here once again. Hopefully they'll be able to improve on that in the second set. During our break here, make sure you go over and check out the match number 1 on the women's side here.
Looks like we've got Trolley 5 hit Venom going up against JVC Rain.
It's been a long match. Looks like it must be in the 5th set. Probably a very close game. Welcome back to set 2 of match number 2 here on round 3 of the Calgary Premier League here at SAIT. We're getting ready for the second set of the Smashing Gavels and the JVC Timberjacks. Smashing Gavels currently holding a 1-set lead. It's a pretty close game up until about 17-17. And after that, the Gavels were able to pull away in the end. Jackson Brennan to serve. And it's a heavy spin serve. Nice pass by Friesen. He gets it back. Only one block on the outside. They're not able to contain him. Jackson Maris back to serve. Wow. Pass into the rafters, and the Smashing Gavels are able to recover. Back to Friesen. That's dug nicely by Brennan. McNichol with a nice play to go up and fake that he was going to play the ball down. Quick 2-0 lead for the Timberjacks. Another serve off the rafters. And Freilich puts that one into the net. Tough ball to do anything with, though, because that set was coming from the back corner of the court. Maris back to serve once again. Another ball off the rafters. Fair puts it over. Maris set back to Friesen. One block. Tries to cut that down the line and misses. Smashing Gavels lucky to break that service run where they put 3 consecutive passes up into the rafters. Fier back to serve. Nice one-handed set by Maris. And that ball by Friesen hit over top of the block and out. Frere with the spin serve. Maris another one-handed set. Jackson Brennan to GB. All GB finds is the arms of Tommy Lyon. Riley Friesen back to serve. Spin serve is short into the net. That's going to send Smashing Gavels libero Will Bremner back to the line. Maris to the outside, one block. Keaton Strom finds the line. His first kill of this second set.
Got some height in that second row, the front row.
Definitely, yeah. The height in the front row for the Timberjacks right now. Mac McNichol, Keaton Strom, and Graham Schmuland. Going to be tough for the Timberjack. Played over. Pass going to the outside. Strom once again off the top of the block and dug by Frere. Bromley changing speeds. Back to McNichol off the block. Nice touch by Bremner. Timberjacks starting to pull away a little bit here, 6-3. Lions back to serve. A nice little duck there from Frere. Ball flies long. Freelich back to serve. Friesen has some trouble with it, and Freelich has to dig it right away. Big swing from Arnett. Graham Schmulin not able to get over for that 30. Schmulin. Freelich unable to handle that swing there. Mac McNichol back to serve. Floats it deep. Brennan going to left side to Bromley. And that one's back off the barricade. Well out of the back of the court. McNichol going after that Bromley side again. Freelich. And that's tipped up by McNichol and out the back. Bromley back to serve for the Gavels. Heavy topper there. Maris with a nice set. A little too nice, I guess. A double touch is called on Maris. He's having some words with the official right now. Doesn't look like he agrees with it. Some big serves here from Bromley. Maris out to Keaton Strom. Changes it up, and Freelich is not ready for that. Was expecting something a little bit harder coming down the line. Strom back to serve. Off the tape, and an ace for Strom. Unlucky bounce there for the Gavels. 10-7 for the Timberjacks here, coming up to the midway point of this second set. Bremner, nice pass to Brennan. No block for Freelich. He goes down the line. Unable to dig that ball is Hickok. And Taylor Arnett's going to start us up. A wild pass there by Hickok. Gets an ace for Taylor Arnett. Taylor Arnett's float serve a little short into the tape. It's going to end the run for the Gavels. Graham Schmulin heads back for the Timberjacks. Nice pass by Bromley. GB through the arms there of Lyon. Schmulin. Oh. And Friesen goes up to get that one hammer style. Can't quite keep it in bounds though, as it does go off the antenna. Jackson Brennan back to serve. Off the tape and tough to handle for Strom. Freelich able to put that one back over. It's going to tie this one up at 11. Brennan with the topper, and that one eats up Riley Friesen. A nice serve there from Brennan. Let's see if he goes right back to that line. Substitution coming for Friesen. Parker Soroshka is going to sub in, take over passing responsibilities in the back row. And a line violation there from Brennan. Getting a little too comfortable in that service line. The opposing team setter, Jackson Maris, will take his turn now. Maris serving that ball long. Gives the ball right back to the smashing Gavels. Friere to serve. A nice serve there by Friere. That one eats up Parker Soroshka. And they're going to sub him right back out. Coach of the Timberjacks flipping and flopping back between Soroshka and Friesen, trying to find somebody able to keep a pass in bounds. Friere going right back, and it's off the tape and down for an ace. The serving of the smashing Gavels, the difference in this second set so far. Friere to serve again. Tried to go back to Friesen, serves it a little long. Friesen back to serve now for the Timberjacks. That one's called in down the line by the linesman. Definitely some disagreement from the players of the Gavels. Heavy serve from Friesen there. Brennan going back to Freelick. Off the arms of Strom and out. Smart play there by Freelick. And a timeout taken by the Gavels. Currently a 16-14 lead for them here in the second set.
Well, a libero serving is not something you typically see in Canadian volleyball circles, usually only in the NCAA. Not making excuses, just saying. Tom Lyon for the Timberjacks serving that one in. Brennan right side to Freilick. For the second time in a row, using the hands of Keaton Strom to get the kill. Freilich coming back for a serve. The pass by Hickok is too far over. Nicely done by Taylor Arnett to find the sideline. And we have a great view of that line, don't we? Looking at 18-15 after a pretty strong start by the Timberjacks, find themselves down by 3 points right now. McNichol out of the right side uses the hands, or the arms rather, of Quinn Bromley. Off the arms and into the antenna. And we'll send him back for a serve. And if the Timberjacks want to pick up a set here, make it a game, they will need to start limiting these unforced errors. It's Quinn Bromley going back and puts a heavy ball in from the service line. Strom cross court, catches the tape and gives it a little too much boost. Too much cross court. Bromley back to serve again. And Bromley not really wanting to toy with this service line. A couple of people have gotten called already this game and tonight and almost every other match we've had in this gym. It's a little bit shorter than they're used to in U Sports, U Sport gymnasiums. He's just tossing it straight up and hitting it as hard as he can. Well, we saw an almost identical play from the Gavels 2 weeks ago in round 2 where Arnett absolutely crushed a ball like that. This time, getting that paintbrush that all hitters fear. Still getting a kill though. That's what Friesen's been looking for. Struggled a little bit on the attack as of late. A few unforced errors, a few blocks. Definitely has the tools to get it done. Nice serve by Schmuland. As the pass of Will Bremner goes off the wall. Bremner's playing career finding him at times at Dalhousie University and also UBC. Good swing by Joao Pedro Freire out of the left side. Swinging high, finding that seam in the block. Quick tempo left side. Difficult for Tom Lyon and Jackson Maris to completely close up. Jackson Brennan is kind of hot from the service line earlier in this set, trying to recreate that fire. Couldn't do it. Big serve by Maris. And the Gavels are trying to just keep it over. High roll shot. Maris outside to Friesen, cross court. And Quinn Bromley is falling backwards, can't get the dig. Timberjacks not out of this by a long shot. Jackson Maris will try to put in another great serve. That's good. A nice dig there by Keaton Strom. Outside to Friesen on the transition. It's Freire off the block. Terrific swing by the youngster. Hailing from Brazil and playing his first season of post-secondary at Lethbridge College as a Kodiak. Putting his team up 2 points away from 2 sets in a row. Serve overpassed. And Godi Gibi puts it down into the net, dribbles over, and there's nobody to dig it up on the Timberjacks side. Head coach of the Jacks, Tony Skulteski, calls a timeout. A little bit of background info, historical context on Riley Friesen. Currently going to swing on the right side for the Timberjacks. 23 years old, 6'7". Joined MRU out of high school, took a quick break, and played for Red Deer, where he won a national championship with Regan Fathers and Nick Dubinsky. Had a stacked lineup there before going back to Mount Royal. Nice set by Maris. Oh, good effort by the Gavels to try to put that one back over. But it's the set of Maris and the kill of Tom Lyon, keeping their team in this one. No room for error here, 22 serving 24. And that's not the way you want to give it up. They'll definitely be looking to make good on that, and the first two sets really in set number 3 here. But the Smashing Gavels coming in clutch at the end. Playing safe, allowing the Timberjacks to make their own errors. There are games where you come out aggressively, and there are games where you recognize the situation. And you just got to do your thing and realize that teams make errors all the time. We'll see what set number 3 looks like as we come back. Coming into what could be the last set of the second match here in round 3 of the Calgary Premier League. Thanks for coming to watch. Do stick around. Jackson Maris starting off set number 3 with an ace, trying to get the crowd pumped up here. Another big serve, this one off the tape. Brennan back set. Nice dig by Maris off the hit of Freilich. Strom puts it deep. Brennan left side. Triple block. Putting that one back by Chris Brunette. Hickok's bump set out to Friesen. Off the head of Brunette. Still good here. Scrappy, but play goes on. Brunette! Into the waiting arms of Mac McNichol. Some smashing Gavels players thought it was up off someone's foot. Called down by the referee though. So a short point and a long rally. 2-0 Timberjacks. That was a really good serve. It would have been another ace for Maris, but he's touched the service line, as so many of these players have tonight and in rounds 1 and 2. More than you would expect. Textbook swing by Mac McNichol, using all of that line to take it backdoor, not swing straight down the line, but put a little bit of cross-court action on that thing. Make it extremely difficult for the line defender to pick up and almost impossible for the 6 back defender if he isn't making a heck of a read. Freilich swinging on the triple. No touch. Point Timberjacks up 4-1. And we've seen this before where they'll come out swinging and have a strong start, but they need to keep it up down the stretch. Big serve. Brennan keeping it safe off the roof. Nice dig by Hickok, still good. And Brunette off some hands. Friesen bump setting out of transition. Strom roll shot. Brunette finding the line shot. If that name sounds familiar, Chris Brunette is the younger brother of Greenback's middle Scott Brunette. A few years between them, but they both played with each other for 1 season at Queen's University as Gales. Tom Lyon coming back to serve. Has played professionally and coached in Sweden. Showing that skill and that know-how, finding the back line. Well, Gody Gibi doing everything he can to be available on that 60 run, calling it out and getting a good look from Jackson Brennan. But a nice read by Graham Schmooland. Schmooland, a former Ambrose University middle. Gody Gibi, also a former Ambrose University middle. These players 1 season removed from each other, never actually played with each other. Nicely kept alive by Mac McNichol. And a contested ball at the net ends up in a smashing Gavels point. Whether it was off the hand of Keaton Strom or just Strom being on the net, we'll never know. If only we had instant replay. Timberjacks continue to roll 8-3 as Mac McNichol heads back to serve. Riley Friesen with the pass and swing out of the back row, trying to catch that back line, but there's a little too much float on that ball. Barely floats out. Great pass and a good serve by Connor Freilich, though. See if he can do it again. This time going to Strom, who's got a nice pass. McNichol with no block. Dug by Brunette. And that ball's just put back over. Schmulin with the pass. Strom with the swing down the line. Elevating and reaching high. Strom putting in a good spin serve. After a scramble, it's going to be Hickok putting that over. Oh, and it wasn't a perfect dig, but a nice touch on a C ball down the line by Caleb Hickok, all for naught as a Timberjack blocker's on the net. Alex Belmorato serving out there, the lefty. Riley Friesen coming in with a nice cross-court kill, snapping high. That ball falling in between Brunette and Will Bremner. Or excuse me, not Brunette, Moretto. That must have looked really funny for you guys. I was watching the ball up in the rafters, but all you see is them running around looking for a ball that might just never come down. Anyways, point smashing Gavels.
Big swing there by Brunette. Called the touch. That gives the point to the smashing Gavels. Jackson Brennan back to serve. Looking to dig into this 3-point deficit. Pass by Friesen. Big swing by Lyon. Ball's put away with some force. Substitution coming as Matt Hood checks in for Riley Friesen, and he's on his way back to serve. Jackson Brennan went up for that set, was met at the net by Lyon. The call is that Jackson Brennan was playing it over the net when it was touched by Lyon. One-handed set by Brennan. Maris going for a rare attack attempt from the back row, hits that one into the net. Brunette is back to serve for the smashing Gavels. Nice pass by Friesen. Back to McNichol. He just goes over top of the block. And a couple times off the rafters on the side of the Gavels. It's going to bring Lyon back to serve. Pass to GB. Another net call against the Timberjacks. Strom can't believe the call there. Didn't feel that him or Schmulin was on the net. Bremner with the serve down the line. Going back to McNichol. Big block. And Freelich thought he dug that ball on a pancake. The ref was extremely forceful with his call and immediately calls Freelich over to discuss it. 15-10 here for the Timberjacks. Nice pass by Brunette. Oh, no block. Big swing there from Bel Morado. That'll send Freelich back to the line. That ball's out off the block. Nice swing there, and point to the Timberjacks. Timeout taken by the Gavels, currently trailing 16-11. Keaton Strom back to serve for the Timberjacks after the timeout. Hops to go for a short spin serve. Taylor Arnett putting that ball away in between Schmulin and Maris, making that one look easy. The Timberjacks have had trouble holding leads down the late stretches of the game. Let's see if they can hold it together in this third set. Bel Morado serves that one into the net. That'll bring Graham Schmulin back to start us up. Arnett with a heavy swing. Nice dig by McNichol. Strom comes into the bleachers to try and make the save. Subbing in for the Gavels, Sean Kendall. Back to serve. Subbed in to serve, and he spins that one right into the mesh. It's going to keep the gap here at 5 in favor of the Timberjacks. Jackson Maris back to serve. Heavy serve off the tape there. Also subbed in to set there is Sam Brisbane for the Gavels, looking to make a comeback and make this only a 3-set match. However, Coach Tyler Fraser quickly moves back out of that double switch, bringing back Jackson Brennan as well as Connor Freelick. Maris with a beautiful back set to Friesen, who makes no mistake on that cross shot. Substitution for the Timberjacks. Matthew Hood is going to check in and serve for Riley Friesen. Nice swing there by Brunette. Maris plays it over. Back to Brunette. And just sticks it to the block, and it falls on the side of the Timberjacks. That'll send Chris Brunette back to the service line. And that ball is all the way into the bleachers. Deep serve there for Brunette. That'll bring Lyon back to the service line. Looking to close out this set. 20-15 for the Timberjacks. Belmorato couldn't quite handle the serve. Here's Strom. No touches called. That ball's long. Substitution for the Smashing Gavels. Arnett's going to come back in for Sean Kendall. You got to think Taylor Arnett's got to be the number one option in the front row right now for the Gavels to get back into this. Strom off the block, dug by McNichol. Back to Strom. Ball's going to go outside to Freeleg. He sends that one well out the back. Tried to go over the top and deep into 6. Wasn't able to execute. Mac McNichol. Deep float. Brunette handles it. Arnett tipped and blocked, but dug by Arnett as well. Freelick, a sharp cut. Schmulin, the back set to Strom. Eats up the block of Arnett there. And a second timeout taken by the Smashing Gavels. 22-16 for the Timberjacks right now, looking to force a 4th set. Nice shot there by Freelick, but dug and sent back to Strom. Brennan gives the pipe ball to Brunette. Beautiful swing there. Puts that ball away. 22-17 now for the Timberjacks. Substitution coming for the Timberjacks. Or sorry, for the Smashing Gavels. Who's the guy that just checked in? It's not Jackson Kendall.
Sean Kendall.
Number 9 is Sean Kendall? Oh, they said number 4 was Sean. That's in. That ball played in. Guess it doesn't really matter whether it was in or out as they get the kill regardless. Graham Schmulin putting that one away.
He's 4 on the roster, but he's number 9.
Brisbane checking back in for Freelick. Again, this goes back to those NCAA rules with the substitutions as they can go to the double switch more than once. Arnett with a nice set there. Maris with a beautiful jump set. But Riley Friesen puts that one off the wall and out. Smashing Gavels going to need to make a run here. Down 5. Bell Murata with a nice serve. Maris going back to McNichol, who goes down the line. Schmulin able to block the return. And that puts the Timberjacks 1 point away from forcing a 4th set. Schmulin back to serve. And he goes all out for the win, gets the ace. Beautiful side spin there on that ball, curling towards the corner. 25-18, nice win for the Timberjacks. We'll be heading to the 4th set next.
Jackson Brennan back in as the smashing Gavels setter, replacing Sam Brisbane. Putting in a good hard serve to start the fourth set. But that is a nice run in response. Strom passing it up nicely, and Tom Lyon putting that down. Calvin Siebert, the usual libero, swinging on a left side to start this fourth set. The former right side at U of C turned libero. Definitely, he can swing. All tied up at 2. Will Bremner back to serve. Ooh, nice set. Mac McNichol dug with one hand. There it goes. There was nobody there. All it takes is a little fist. Tommy Lyon back to the service line. It's McNichol, Strom, and Schmuland up in the front row. That's some serious height. The swing of Calvin Siebert off of the antenna. Tom Lyon back to serve one more time. Brunette passes it too high. The set is too far inside. Timberjacks running the right side. And that's Mac McNichol recognizing the incoming block of Taylor Arnett. It's coming in too hot. Just trying to get a piece of it, so he goes right at him and it works out. 2-5, another early lead here for the Jacks. Great shot, Connor Freilich. Deep corner. Freilich played his club ball with Elite West out of Calgary, captained that team for several years, and then played his post-secondary career at the U of C and was a captain there for a time as well. McNichol going line this time. Will Bremner getting a chicken wing dig. Timberjacks get it back. Another one from McNichol. Not that time. Too long. Freilich serve, usually very consistent, that time into the net. Oh, Mac McNichol dancing with that sideline. Arnett finds his way between the blocks of Graham Schmulen and Keaton Strom, the former Ambrose Lyon teammates. Nice push outside. Jackson Maris giving Keaton Strom all the options in the world, and he takes line. Strom trying to find the sideline. It's a little too wide. Taylor Arnett, the former Golden Bear, will head back to the service line. Friesen passes. Friesen swings over the block of Jackson Brennan. And again, that is a mismatch they're going to want to get all the life they can out of. Friesen standing 6'7", Jackson Brennan standing 6'0". And it's Brennan coming back. His spin serve has been difficult for the Timberjacks to handle so far this match. If he can put it in. Good one down the line. Jackson Maris wins the joust, and they get another one. Wow, what an athletic play by Jackson Maris. Going up, faking the dump, and pushing it. Typically when setters do that, they'll just set the middle, but he goes all the way to the outside, and Riley Friesen goes off the hands. Great play by the Timberjacks. Maris's foot tags the line. Point smashing Gavels. Hickok passes it perfectly. McNichol finds the floor in a quick way. Will Bremner unable to bring that one back up. And a serving substitution comes in for the Timberjacks. Cam Crockett. May not have been pretty, but it got the job done. Timberjacks point again, now up 3. One more time. Tom Lyon not fooled by the jump of Jackson Brennan. He knows he's back row. He'll do whatever he wants with that ball. The bleeding is stopped by a missed serve. Will Bremner, the libero, will go back, try to make better on his last attempt at a serve. That one's good, going down the line. It's Strom, who passes with his hands. Still played alive by Hickok. Friesen finding some success from the back row that he's been missing all night. Had a few open looks. Open looks running the pipe that have not really worked out for him, so making it work in trouble is Riley Friesen. Cal Siebert swinging a little too high, maybe looking for hands, maybe trying to find the back court. Timberjacks up by a cool 5 points midway through this fourth set, looking like they want to go to 5 here. Taylor Arnett with authority. Court is in session. Sam Brisbane Going back to Riley Friesen. McNichol roll shots. Brisbane left side to Siebert into the block. Good close that time by Graham Schmulin coming in. Good push by Brisbane. Dug by Hickok. The Gavels get another shot. Arnett tips it over. Maris outside to Strom, who goes wide and leaves no doubt. Nice play by the Timberjacks right now. They are jacked up, forcing a timeout from the Gavels. Timberjacks libero Caleb Hickok, no stranger to this gym. Played here for 2 seasons out of high school as a setter before transferring to the University of Manitoba, where he took on the role of libero as a bison and clearly has stepped into it very well. He's got the look of a libero. He's in the right places. He's making the ball do the right things. And that was a weird play, but the Timberjacks come out on top once again. Mac McNichol's serve ends up in a Alex Belmorano dig. Wow, by Caleb Hickok. That is just good transition defense into some offense. Good swing cross court by Murado. Wonderful dig by Hickok. Making me look good after I gave him that little bio. And then the kill. Arnett slowed down perfectly by Schmulin. And Maris finds Schmulin at the right time, but he puts it into the net. No one in front of him. Cal Siebert into the net. Sending back Keaton Strom. Not the most consistent server, but boy, if he gets going, you don't want to be in the way. Nicely passed by Bremner. And Taylor Arnett curving that ball. No touch on the block or the defense, uncharacteristic of him. Usually there's no need for curve. He'll just put it straight down, but misplay that time. Puts the Timberjacks up by 9 points here. All but certainly going to 5 sets. Strom passes Arnett's serve a little too high. Friesen with a very nice roll shot. That's just a perfect change of pace right there from the former Mount Royal Cougar. Going up on that triple block and rolling it down the line. Wow, it's coming back over. Friesen swinging into the block. And there's some unorthodox defense for you. Murata was blocked, kicked it up off of Sean Kendall, back over, and they capitalized on it. Nicely done. Not something you see every day. Nice serve by Brennan. And Maris wins the joust against two people with one hand. Are you kidding me? I'd say he earned that stare down. Nice swing down the line that time from the veteran, Connor Freilich. And if Chris Burnett could put together a few serves, it would look real good for the smashing Gavels. Mac McNichol. Oh my goodness. Comes flying in from the left side. And again, there's been some open looks from left side for this Timberjack team, and they have made good use of most of them. None better than that. Oh, what a hit. Cam Crockett with the serve. Brennan right side to Freilich, who makes it work. Hickok to Straub, who rolls it down the line. Point Timberjacks. That puts the Timberjacks at set point. We're going to 5 here any minute now. Good pass by Bremner. Siebert is blocked. One-on-one, Mac McNichol. All hands on deck for the Timberjacks. Everyone contributing in this dominant 4th set victory. Taking it to 5 after losing the first 2. Impressive stuff here, and we'll see which team comes to play when we return for the 5th set.
All right, fifth set, match number 2 getting underway. Timberjacks and smashing Gavels. Gavels blew a 2-set lead here in match number 2, looking to maintain their undefeated record. Jackson Maris helping him out with the first point of the 5th set. Jackson Brennan back to serve. Had some impressive spin serves here in this match. Another one right there. Maris jumping bump set to Lyon. Looked like it was well executed, but Godi Gibi's right there for the block. Brennan to serve once again. Goes with the off speed. Maris out to McNichol. Roll shot back. Freelick. There's a hole in the block. He puts it through, but it's dug. Friesen goes over the top. McNichol sets Friesen off the block of Brunette and out. Nice float serve there, dug by Frere. Back to Brunette, goes down the line. That one eats up Hickok. 3-1 for the smashing Gavels. Brunette with a nice spin serve. Maris around the antenna. They somehow get that to McNichol for an attack, but they don't get back in time to block. Connor Freelick buries that one down the line, one-on-one. An impressive play there from the smashing Gavels, forces the timeout. After the timeout, Brunette to serve for the Gavels. Currently holding a 4-1 lead here in this 5th set. Nice pass there by Strom. Pipe ball to Friesen. Goes with the tip. That ball's set nicely to Freelick. Free balled over. Lyon, Maris. Back to McNichol. Burying that cross ball through the seam in the block. Tom Lyon to start us up. Nice serve, pass by Brunette. Gibi. Godi Gibi with the kill. Will Bremner back to serve. And it's a nice one, nicely passed by Friesen back to McNichol. And he is just eating this block alive right now, serving up kills. McNichol back to serve. I'm sure the Timberjacks are sad to see him leave the front row. Back set, Freelick again, one-on-one, and he goes down the line for the kill. Freelick and McNichol seeming to go back and forth with each other. Freelick with a nice serve, nice pass by Friesen. Strom dug in the back there by Brunette. Frere against the triple block and gets it off the triple block and down. That's going to make it 7-3 for the Smashing Gavels. Freelick back to serve. Serves that one long. Keaton Strom back to serve. A heavy spin, and that one goes into the net. That's going to take us to the midway point of this fifth set. 8-4 for the Smashing Gavels.
All right, bit of a gap here. Smashing Gavels up by 4 points. That's a pretty comfortable lead in any fifth set, where the points are only going to 15. Riley Friesen off the block, nicely slowed down. Brennan to our net. Double contact called on Riley Friesen. He may have believed his first contact was a block, but he was falling down and walking backwards. So 9-4 for the Smashing Gavels, widening this lead. And the Timberjacks breathe a sigh of relief, desperately trying to get something going and get themselves back into this fifth set after looking so strong in the third and fourth sets. Graham Schmulin firing it in. Big block, Riley Friesen. 6 serving 9 now. Schmulin, another big one, but nicely taken by Will Bremner. Brunette comes too far inside. Free ball for the Jacks. Friesen cross court. Timely kill for the former Cougar, and Schmulin will go back to the line once again. Gavels making use of a double sub. Sean Kendall and Sam Brisbane coming in to swing and set respectively. Big serving from Schmulin, coming in clutch right now. What a performance from Graham Schmulin. Doing some major work from behind the line. And the toss looked like it may have been too low. Tried to make it work, but could not. So the 5-point deficit is only 2. They'll have to make do with that. Friesen passes, and he'll swing, just tips it. No one's there. Taylor Arnett grabbing that ball in frustration. Knows someone should have been down there to get that. Jackson Maris will go back to serve. The lead only 1 point. Anybody's game at this point. Big serve from Maris. Perfect pass from Brunette. And soft block. Gavels run. GB dug by Strom. McNichol off the block and out! Point Timberjacks. All tied up at 10 here. Some great rallies here in this 5th set. Tell your friends they're missing out. Wow. And that one's not a good pass. And they'll use this. Friesen buries it. All the momentum in the world right now for the JVC Timberjacks. May I remind you, the score was 9-4 for the Smashing Gavels. It is now 11-10 for the Timberjacks. Not really feeling so hot in the first part of this 5th set, but making this incredible comeback. And it's not lucky bounces. They're earning every point. And let me tell you, it's fun to watch. Well, the serving has definitely been the difference in this run. First, Graham Schmuland getting a couple aces, serving in, I believe, 3 hot ones in a row. And now Jackson Maris not holding anything back from the service line. Another big serve from Maris. Play it over. Maris outside to Friesen, tips it over. Everybody wants some kind of call. Play resumes. Nice dig by Hickok. Friesen in the triple block, dug by Bremner. Brunette this time, big block. Tom Ryan crashing into the middle. Big time plays from every member of the Timberjacks right now. Digs, attacks, blocks, serves. Another stuff block. This time it's Riley Friesen out on the right side of Sean Kendall. Timberjacks looking unstoppable right now. 13-10. Maris will keep this going as long as he can. That forces the second and final timeout of Tyler Frazier of the Smashing Gavels. Definitely frustrated, as would anyone be in this position. Meanwhile, the Timberjacks looking as good as they ever have, hoping to pick up their first win of the season against a team that has yet to see the loss column. This is a big side out for the Gavels. And they breathe a sigh of relief. They'll take that one. Hey, Jackson Maris did his job. His team's up by 2 and 2 points to go. So the good serving of Jackson Brennan, hoping to do some work for the Gavels. Well, that's good. Pass is kind of off. Riley Friesen, cross court. Takes a little jog. He's earned it. I don't know how many kills he's got. If I knew, I would tell you. And they send him out. Cam Crockett comes in, trying to finish this one from behind the service line. His team is up 3. Let's get a stop. And the massive block by Keaton Strom on Chris Burnett. finishes that one in style for the Timberjacks. What a finish for JVC. Making the improbable 3-0, reverse 3-0 comeback. Respect to the crowd. Unfortunate ending for the Smashing Gavels. But what a great game of volleyball. That is what it's all about. Stick around for just a little bit longer. We'll see the players to the game for this match. Following that, the stream will be done and round 3 will be completed. And we thank you very much for spending some time out of your evening to join us. We had a lot of fun. We sure hope you did. MVP for the Smashing Gavels, Jackson Brennan, well deserved. Consistent, tough serving, good set location. And it's Mac McNichol for the JVC Timberjacks, their go-to guy out of the right side. Putting the team on his back, getting them out of trouble in tons of different situations here in that one. Well, that wraps it up here at round 3. Once again, I'm Brent Ingram, joined here by Reagan McCaffrey. Thank you for stopping by here at SAIT for round 3 of the Calgary Premier League. We will see you 1 week from today for round 4. We hope you join us. Expect more high-level, intense volleyball like this. You will not regret it. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Apologize once again for the technical difficulties. One iPad done. We're on to the next one here as we find ourselves in a marathon match. Big serve there from the Crush. We find ourselves tied up at 11-11 here in set number 4. Abby Spratt out wide for Moffett Beach, kept in play by Liv Furlan. Hillary Howes rejected. Jillian Lynch there to reclaim the lead for Cold Garden. Bodies all over the place. And Cold Garden pushes their lead to 2, 13-11 off the excellent serve of Abby Spratt. Another miscommunication from Klemenova and Brennan, 14-11. Cold Garden holding a 3-point lead. Spratt all smiles as she is dialed in for from the service line. Furlan just gets to it. A dig from Moppet Beach. Moppet Beach. And Tebow saves it. The point going over to the Crush. Too many hits called on Cold Garden. What a swing there from Tori Dakin. Dakin pushes the lead back up to 3, 15-12 as we approach the technical timeout. Moppet Beach with the soft serve. Jousting at the net, however, Lynch getting called for the net violation, a little overzealous. And she knows it. (15-13) for Cold Garden. Another one going over to CMS as a 2-hit violation called at the net on the Tropicals. Spratt, the back set for Dakin off some fingertips still in play. Miranda Dobbs down the right sideline. She gets that through 2 blockers, and we are all tied up at 15 apiece. Deep serve to Jade Van Dyke. Dakin off some hands. Here's Furlan. Hillary Howe into the net. At the technical timeout, Cold Garden with a 16-15 lead. Coming out of the timeout, CMS getting their signals crossed up. Klemenova and Furlan, both setters, both wanting the ball on that play, and it's now 17-15 for Cold Garden. The back set for Dakin, no touch. Jen Smith gets to it. Out wide for Van Dyke. Furlan for Brennan. Off the block. Brennan's so good at attacking from that left side. That is home for her. Tied at 17. Spratt in the middle for Tebow. And Tebow gets it to go. One-point lead for Cold Garden, and it will be Tori Dakin to serve. Dakin goes down the middle to Klemenova. Trouble for the Crush. Hillary Howe gets it over. Up top for Jade Van Dyke into the net. Crush wanting a 4-hit violation. And they'll get the ball back and load up. Brennan with the roll shot. Spratt for Tebow. A good swing there. Cold Garden with a 2-point lead as Gust with the serve receive. Furlan almost getting it to go off the block. Jade Van Dyke. Timeout on the floor as the Crush trail by 3. Cold Garden up. Tori Dakin with the serve. 21-17 the score. Klemenova setting up Brennan. Megan Brennan with the serve, down the middle to Smith. Spratt out wide for Van Dyke off the block. And the Crush get the point as the ball hits the line. Spratt, the back set for Tebow. Klemenova just gets to it. The Crush reload with Hillary Howe. One more time for the Crush. It's Howe with the roll shot. Moppet Beach in the back row. Klemenova with a diving stab. Joust at the net. And the Crush get called for the net violation. Furlan for Brennan, back row bomb. Megan Brennan, showstopper late here in the fourth, 22-20. Cold Guarding wanting to force a fifth and final set. Tebow into the block. So Gus playing it to an open wing for Hillary Howe off the block.
Cold Garden lead down to just one. That one is long. Frittenberg serves herself off the line. Cold Garden servers Jamie Tebow. Furlan for Howe. The up by Van Dyke. Here's Moppet Beach on the outside. Furlan. Back row bomb from Megan Brennan once more. Pipe City. .5'9" Megan Brennan hitting amongst all the Giants, and she is just playing out of this gym right now. 23-22. Here's Moppet Beach with the beautiful tip, but just getting to it. Hillary Howe can't complete. Dakin off the block. Beautiful swing there from Tori Dakin, and that gives her team set point 24-22 as the Crush take another timeout here as they want to talk things over. Abby Sprout looking to serve out set number 4 for the Tropicals. Miranda Daw into the block. Furlan, or that's Brennan rather, for Furlan. Now it's the Tropicals' turn to end it, but the big rejection there. Miranda Daw. Oh my goodness. Buckle up, folks. This will be tight heading down to the wire. The serve from Howe. She needs to be perfect here. Spratt for Dakin into the block. Back we go. Spratt for Dakin with the push shot this time. Just getting to it. Howe rolls it over, and they get it. Unbelievable. As the Crush, who was that? Furlan with the pancake. Just getting a fingernail on it. (24-24). This is where we find ourselves in set number 4. Hillary Howe serving. The Crush already with a 2-1 lead. Tori Dakin into the block, and the Crush have turned the tides. Second timeout by Cold Garden called. The Crush now with match point 25-24 as momentum has completely shifted over to CMS. Now it's the Tropicals' turn to be perfect. Brennan gets to it. Howe rolls it over. Spratt in the middle for Lynch. She is sent back. This is trouble for Dakin. Miranda Daw can't quite put an end to it. And this will be a free play for the Crush. Wicks and misses. She cannot believe it. The serve from Moffett Beach. Here is Furlan laying it up for Hillary Howe. Right down the middle. A booming shot there from number 6. And the Crush once again with match point. Ophelia Liu looking to serve out the match. Abby Spratt for Dakin off some fingertips and down on the Crush side. Klimenova plays it to an open spot. Trouble for the Crush. Brennan rolls it over, but Lynch with a mishandle and Moffett Beach cannot get to it in time. It is Miranda Daw looking to serve out the match for the CMS Crush. Spratt in the middle for Tebow, and she keeps the Cole Garden Tropicals alive. Tied at 27. Back and forth we go. Megan Brennan into the net. So it's 28-28. Quick strike from Kelly Frittenberg. And Cole Garden will once again face match point 29-28. Abby Spratt for Tebow and the save from Brennan. Here's Frittenberg with the running shot. Spratt for Tebow. What a dig there from Liv Furlan. Here's Hillary Howe looking to end it, but in great position is Jade Van Dyke. Moffett Beach into the net, and the Crush pull out the 4-set victory, and they move to 1-2 on the season. Cold Garden drops to 0-3, and also a tough break for them. They will not pick up a single point, as they will not be able to force set number 5. What a thrilling match, ending in a CMS Crush victory. So that will do it for us here at the State Campus Center Gymnasium, as we are running out of battery life again, and we will see you for round number 4. Don't forget to purchase your tickets online at onevolleyball.org. Catch you soon.